I like how we have this lazy Susan thing. You want them to stare at you eat? You're covering your food like you're covering a test. You ever cover your test like that? You never cover your test? Did people cheat off of you? Alright, so today, it's Jknews Day today, and it's a Monday. The reason why we're doing Jknews on a Monday is because Joe is flying out of town soon, and so we need to make up for the Thursday that he's gonna be gone for. And I've been called in for the morning session, and I leave whenever I need to pick up Isaac. What that means for you is that it's Isaac and Daddy Day.
Kind of cool. I'd rather do Jknews days on Monday.
On Monday?
Yeah.
How come?
So for Tuesdays and Thursdays, I can only see Mommy.
You never see Mommy on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are filming days. That's true. So out of all the days, you would want it to be out on Monday?
Yep.
Creating the ideal work schedule for JK is probably one of the hardest things because we want to be flexible, but yet we still need structure. Whoa. Things like going to school, you know, like all that stuff revolves around a 9 to 5 schedule, so we try balancing out.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Diving is so 2016.
Oh, is it? Isn't that a new thing anymore? Alright, so I just finished taking Isaac to school, came back, got dressed. Tiff is already out the door, so I gotta get over there myself. I'm excited to be sitting next to you for Jknews.
I know, and we unintentionally matched. Yeah, we're matching.
You might be.
Yeah.
I love it when you
Peach
film
colored.
Jknews with me.
Why?
Because it's always like, bring your spouse to work day. Because even though, yeah, we work in the same company, we don't always get to work together.
Yeah, we're in different departments. We're in the keep the YouTubes going department, and I'm in the let's break into the film world department.
Exactly. So we don't always get to work together. So that's why I really like it when you come and you visit me for news. And plus, people love you too, especially with your laugh. They're like, Casey's laugh gives this video life.
Sucks. The feeling I get about that, I feel like a hot girl that doesn't offer very much other than hotness. So I'm the guy
That's
that
me.
doesn't
I'm just
offer very much other than a laugh. I'm gonna do today without laughing.
They're gonna be like, why is Casey there? Like, why is he even in this episode? What happened to Casey? Where's his dolphin laugh?
So what's the holdup? We've been here for like
It's
an
breakfast.
hour. Oh,
We were all eating breakfast. Everyone else is working. We're gonna be filming soon though.
I should have brought my stuff. I didn't bring anything.
You brought your camera. That's your stuff today.
How's Jknews?
Good. Just trying to prep for the next one. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh man, there's a lot of notes. I gotta read this really quick.
Oh, you got this just in?
Yeah, so last night there was a shooting in Vegas and it just happened, so Jess is writing notes for me and we have to film it before we break for lunch because Ken is gonna come and pick it up, edit it, and then have it ready by tomorrow, hopefully. So we're trying to get this story out as soon as possible with the amount of information that's coming out, but then she's just texting me right now saying that there's so much information that's coming out that kind of contradicts the information that has been out, so it's like...
Oh, there's many different sources.
Yeah, so I for sure I already know this is gonna be one that people are not gonna be happy about with me. Like, Tiff, you didn't do all your research. Like, I tried.
Do it now, do it now. Go, go, go,
know,
go, go. Lunchtime at Jknews. Hainan chicken.
Yeah.
You got tired of Hainan chicken?
Oh yeah, I had to get chicken pasta. So every time we film on news, we always have options from the same 2 restaurants, and that's because I guess people are just used to, you know.
It's brainless. It's just kind of like fill out the form.
Yeah, it's my brain doesn't work.
You should eat. That thing smells so good. It's like the most amount of garlic I've ever smelt in pasta.
Smelt or smelled.
Smelt. Well, that's garlicky. All right.
Oh yeah. I have so much work to finish during lunch that I don't even have an appetite. Like, I'm hungry, but I don't have an appetite, so I'm just gonna wait till later.
I'm eating this because I'm bored. Because I failed to bring a laptop to work on anything, so I have nothing to do. And I also finished this coffee, so my appetite isn't here. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm the kind of person, if I start eating, I end up getting hungry. Does that happen to you guys?
Yeah, it happens especially when I'm in work mode because I'm just so concentrated on work that even though if I'm hungry, I'm so preoccupied by trying to finish the thing that I'm doing. But then the moment I eat, I get really hungry.
I've done that before when I forget to eat. Like, I'll like skip a meal and then it'll be like 1 in the morning and be like, oh, that's right. What's this weird feeling in my stomach? That's right. Food.
Oh, Julia, we recently uploaded a video where I was prepping for news last week. And in that video, because it just came out today, I was reading some comments and people were saying, why is Julia no longer hosting news? Would you like to answer?
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to make a post on it about my Instagram. I was actually thinking about that today, like while we were filming, like, oh, I should probably make that post.
No, make a YouTube video.
Right here.
YouTube video?
I'm eagerly
Right
waiting
here.
for your next YouTube video.
Oh, that's coming. It'll be Paris.
Woo-hoo.
Wait, so why are you no longer hosting?
I've been doing it for a while, and I think for me, it was just, I wanted to do something else, because I kind of wanted to step back and be more into, like, the production side. Then I guess there was, like, a lot of things in the company that needed to be filled, so I'm filling those positions, and I don't really want to give them away, but the only thing I could give away is that I'm doing merch now, so, like,
Yeah,
me
she
to
took
kind of
over.
Swap.
So I took over merch.
Took over merch for me, yay.
I took over merch, but I am also doing another thing, which I don't really want to say just yet.
Top secret.
Yeah, secret. I was told that like there are other positions in the company that needs to be filled and that they would prefer if somebody in-house would fill them in. So that's where I'm at.
Because every week I would see her so stressed out and like so like
Looking like you right now.
yeah, like me. So I told her, I'm like, hey, you know, it's okay. Like, I don't mind taking over completely.
For me, hosting Jknews was like a blessing because it just came to me at a time when it needed to be filled in, and I just filled in that spot because I was like, hey, put me in wherever you guys need me because like I just want to help the company out. And I think like we've just come to the point where it's just like where, you know, like either one of us could just completely take over. And I think for me, it's like I've been doing it so long that like I feel like stories don't really faze me as much anymore, and I feel like I'm not as enthusiastic. And like I think because they all sound the same, everything just starts blending together in my head. So I'm just like, wait, is that the story we're talking about now, or is it like before?
Yeah.
So like it just got a little confusing, and I think for me it was just like, well, I feel like it's time to move on.
Yeah.
And like
True.
do other things.
That's the reason why
Yeah.
Julia no longer hosts.
For me personally, I've been living in a bubble all my life, and I just feel like I don't have enough life experiences like everyone else around in the table. So I just feel like I don't really have much stories to say, and if I did, I've already said them on the channel, and I just feel like I can't put in as much input, and I don't have much of an opinion because I just feel very neutral for a lot of things, but it's not as strong as like how everybody else feels. So I just feel like, yeah, that I'm probably best suited behind camera.
I feel you. I feel exactly that every time I'm here too.
Yeah, but I mean, you do so well though.
I'm okay. It's like sometimes when I hear the stories though, it's not that interesting, and it's like, so sure, okay, what's next?
But there's definitely a lot less pressure behind camera. for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. You risk very little when you're behind the camera. I think that's one of the things that most people don't understand either is the moment you step in front of the camera and you're trying to be something, you know, whether you're helping people, entertain people, make people laugh, make people sad, sing a song, whatever, you put yourself out there to be ridiculed, be loved, be hated, and it's there's a lot of pressure. And for me too, it's like I feel way more comfortable vlogging from behind the camera and talking like everything like this and blah 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 blah. But the moment this is happening, it changes everything. I don't know, it's all psychological. All right, morning session's over.
Yeah, now it's second session time. So
Meet my replacement.
Hello, KC Volume 2.0.
Yes. 2.0. I'm 5.0 then.
You're 1.0. What do you
He said
mean?
he's 2.0. Oh, your drink.
as in like you're the original.
My drink.
I don't have enough hands, buddy.
Oh yeah, he was giving you props. Did you hear him? He was saying
Huh?
like you're the original.
Oh, but no,
Yeah.
2.0 is better than 1.0.
That's true.
That's how those things work.
Okay, I didn't mean that then. Scratch that.
All right, bye. Love you.
I love you too.
Tiff. I love Tiff.
Oh, love you. Love you.
Bye, everyone. Bye. It's always fun to be part of JK News. I noticed over the years that our group of friends we don't hang out as often as we used to. I think it's just because we're all getting older. We're all getting busier. We all have our own individual lives now. We're all settling down with significant others, and we're starting a family. So we're naturally not hanging out as often, and because of that, I'm even more grateful for JK News, because being on JK News, it's kind of like an excuse to work and hang out simultaneously, because we don't ever kick it and have fun, you know? So JK News is kind of like that all wrapped up into work. I think that's the coolest thing about JK News, is that we're really just hanging out with each other, but simultaneously we're able to get something productive done. So that's always really cool. Anyways, I am on my way to pick up Isaac. Thursday nights are always just me and Isaac, and we have a evening to ourselves, patiently waiting for Tiff to finish JK News, and when she gets home, she'll probably tuck Isaac in for bed. AKA, me and Isaac are playing video games.
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah.
What are we doing right now?
We're playing Plants vs. Zombies.
That one's me. That one's Isaac. I gotta play. I'm standing still. Time to go. Alright, so finished playing video games and totally got bored of video games. I'm not much of a gamer myself, but in small doses, I think about 15 minutes a time, I think I can hang. I think we did about 30 minutes just now. Now, we are gonna cook, but first, I wanted to shout out this cutting board. This cutting board was given to me by my good friend for my wedding present, Kevin Lee, and he was actually the guy that was speaking at the wedding right before my brother spoke. And I grew up with him. We met each other when we were 5, and so it's just crazy that we've known each other for our entire lives, and we're still right there for each other. So pretty cool. And this is probably the baddest, tightest wedding gift I've received from anyone. And it's got our TNC, the date of our wedding, and his initials, and it's a pretty solid piece of work. I like it. Anyways, time to make dinner.